not personality. In the above paragraph, I have pointed out to the student the kernel of the matter. The little fellow who thinks he is one of the big ones believes that its strength comes from his personality, and sooner or later he trips himself up because of this error. But the real big ones of life know better. They may not understand it all, but some way they feel that there is a something back of them from which they are able to draw strength and power, and believing this, they are filled with courage and daring, and radiate their strength on all sides. They may talk of their lucky star, or special providence, or else believe themselves to be specially favored of God, as is the case with at least one of the big men of modern finance. But no matter what may be their special interpretations of this something, they all recognize its existence and trust to it, and this conviction and realization gives to the strong individuals that air of calm, positive power and self-confidence that impresses those with whom they come in contact, and which forms their mental atmosphere. Back to first principles. And in giving you instructions in the art of building for yourself a positive mental atmosphere, I can do no better than to refer you back to the first principles and again bid you to realize that you are a dynamic focus, a center of force in the great universal will, having the dual attribute of willpower and desire force. In short, that you are a living electromagnet. Realization brings power. If you will but get this realization firmly fixed in your mind, you will automatically create for yourself a most positive mental atmosphere that will be felt by all with whom you come in contact. So first, last, and all the time, build up this realization. Say to yourself, I am a living electromagnet. Think it out, dream it out, act it out. And of course, always realize what all this means. You are the electromagnet through which is pouring the universal willpower, and in the degree that you will allow the current to so flow through you, so will be the power you are able to manifest. How to use the realization. When you wish to manifest a special degree of power, just let this statement flame out in vivid letters in your mind. When you feel that you are being approached by some other person of strong will, whom you do not wish to influence you, just bring this statement into effect, and you will actually see the effect of it upon the other person. He will feel your strong mental atmosphere and will cease to try to affect you. And even when there is no special need for making the statement of power, it will be well for you to keep it burning bright within you, for by so doing you strengthen your realization, and your mental atmosphere reflects the inner mental state. Special mental atmospheres. So much for the general mental atmosphere. As we proceed, we shall see that the electromagnetic individual creates special mental atmospheres around him by his mental states, depending upon his will or desire at the time. Not only does his will and desire affect other persons directly by means of mental currents, but mentative induction is also set up by the mental atmosphere without any special effort on his part. Maintain your positivity. In this place, I wish to call your attention to the importance of always maintaining your positivity as a means of mental training. Do not allow yourself to become negative to others, even where there is nothing lost by doing so, for by this neglect you create a negative habit which will cause you trouble to overcome later. If a person comes into your presence whose personality seems likely to dominate or overpower yours, by all means interpose a mental resistance right then and there.